Yeah. Hey, everybody. This is Dr. J. Alex Kamal and Spikes streaming live from various places in the Northeast. I won't even bother saying where they. All right, Long Island. All right, New Hampshire. They got it out of me. So BBAI, the one that you said you have no idea what it is, but it looks good, and you bought some after the show last time. It's still going up.
It's still going up. Yeah, I wish I bought more.
I wish
I
I
wish I
bought.
knew what it was too.
I looked up the brief description and stock twits. They basically an AI play analyzing data for Intel and government and commercial. Very, very vague description.
Government means maybe fixed
Data,
contract.
data analytics. Data analytics firm.
Yeah, sure.
Let's just leave it at that. David, I think we're going to have to start charging David. He wants us to do CRK again.
Oh, wow.
The third time you got to pay, right?
He's got to pay. Or
All
he's
right,
got to
let him slide this time.
He's got to come on.
We'll let it go this time.
What was the symbol of that stock again? BBAI?
BB, boy.
And then?
I made a lot of money today. I don't even know why. I just took a look at glanced at my account, and I said, "What the hell?"
Energy did really well today. I made a lot.
Yeah.
Today.
I don't have energy, so I made money on Bitcoin, I guess.
Oh, okay, that's energy. That's a type of energy.
Type of energy.
Yeah, because both did okay today.
Yeah.
Did Nvidia do well today? Probably.
Yes.
Tesla. I own Tesla.
Yeah, Nvidia's up a little bit.
It was a green day. Yeah, the metals did well. Energy bounced back.
Apple is doing better, right?
Apple's doing better. I mean, a lot of things are green.
This is the least believed rally I can ever remember.
The least believed?
The least believed on the street. Everybody's waiting for it to collapse.
I think it
Can't
might
be amongst them.
collapse, but it might go down tomorrow because tomorrow is like half a day and it's a 3-day weekend.
Yes. And it's the beginning of a 4.5-day weekend.
And so much uncertainty with what's going on with the stuff, the government stuff.
I advise anyone who has doubts about this rally, I advise them take a long vacation. Don't look till you come home.
Yeah, I mean,
and don't sell anything.
Don't sell anything. Don't.
We're in a Zoom channel. Zoom
Channel.
We really are. What did I call it? A vortex?
Yeah, you called it the July vortex.
Yeah, there is a technical pattern called a vortex, but it's not what I described. Similar.
Yeah, this is like a magnet up, another 50 points maybe.
It's a
Give
fun.
me for being skeptical.
I'll let you. Do you have basically my lines on the S&P, or could you? John, you want to start charting? Let's get it.
Yeah, sure, we can chart.
Everybody get off the ground. We'll just bullshit. I could talk about Yankees and the Mets for the whole show.
Yeah.
No, we can't. Mets just lost, so I don't want to talk about it.
The Yankees also lost today.
Oh. So the question is, when they play each other Friday, who's going to lose first?
I don't.
Who's going to lose more?
I don't see Arjan's screen.
I see the circle of death.
Yeah.
Same song and dance. This always happens. We'll get it.
It's trying to load.
Arjun, all the millions you're making on the stock market, can you get a better connection?
I don't.
No, I live in the woods.
I don't.
Okay.
I don't think Verizon operates in New Hampshire.
Yeah, we don't.
Well, can't you buy one of those satellites with on the air balloon?
Yeah, you got to do something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, let's draw this vortex. So, or whatever you called it.
That's a good name.
Because you're basically trying to connect these lower lines with the higher lines or the higher points. This might take me a second.
I would go further in. I would go for that. I started at the green.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I gotta. Every time I click something, it resizes.
That would be the green after the big green one that started the whole thing.
Yeah, right here. So basically,
start it there.
And then go
underneath those that cluster.
You go right in between those two, right there.
Now you got it. That's it.
Yeah, it's close enough. Let's zoom out a little. Yeah, this pattern, it looks like it converges near, well, I didn't draw it quite.
Yeah, they're pretty parallel.
We don't know where it converges exactly. My guess was August sometime.
Right.
It could be further out.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it could. They get pretty close together around 675, 680.
Yeah, and that comes around the late summer.
Yeah, and I think last time on the show we mentioned this golden cross would mean all-time highs, and look, all-time highs.
Yeah.
So
we've been very much on the money in all of our calls, believe it or not. I mean, it's either we're cold as ice or we're hot as hell. Now we're hot as hell. They can't make a wrong call.
Yeah, just say something; it'll come true. But it'll be just an opinion.
I mean,
sounds like the old monkey's paw curse.
Mahler's making money on every trade. That's a good sign.
Yeah, but
that's
yeah,
true. And when does that ever happen?
How many trades have you made in the last week, Kamal?
Probably 10, if not
and
more.
You made money on each of them, or do you have any lose? 10 for 10.
Nice.
Yeah. You can't do better than that.
Yeah. Well, let's do some of the big players, and then we can move to energy, and then we can move.
So we gave our call on SPY. What did we say? 665, 685?
680, 680.
All right, and by late summer, right?
Yeah, by like before Labor Day.
Okay. Go to BTC.X.
Yeah.
The big mover today, right?
Yeah, Bitcoin and energy both did quite well. So this is not what I want. What is that? BTC USD. That's what I want. Yep. It was big mover. It's really interesting to me that Bitcoin's not at an all-time high, but I think last time we drew this, we did notice that it was range bound, and we want it to take out this prior high.
At least that one, the middle one, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because then you might have this W pattern if that happens.
You got to worry a little bit about a triple top here, but
a little.
Yeah.
A little. Yeah, but I mean, I think if it goes below, if it goes down to these levels, I think it's pretty safe to buy.
Well, that's a tremendous support area, that double bottom, triple bottom, whatever.
Absolutely, yeah. But yeah, the only reason to have slight concern is these lows are lower and these highs are lower. So if we can take out, what's the number? 101. No, wait, what am I? Sorry.
No, higher than that.
110,560.
What is it?
110 and a half, basically.
Okay, 110 and a half.
Yeah, if we can close above that tomorrow.
Yeah, that would be nice.
That would be nice, because right now we're about 1,000 points below that.
We could easily close at an all-time high tomorrow.
Yeah, the all-time high, that would be about 112. So
well, you only got a half day to do it tomorrow.
That's true. Well, you have the overnight session because Bitcoin never closes.
That's true.
Like 24/7 trader.
Yeah. So I'll be really curious what this does after hours. But yeah, if we can close above this horizontal line, I think that's very bullish.
Yeah, and MicroStrategy is just in sync with it. MSTR.
Yep.
Kamal sold all his MicroStrategy for a nice profit.
We all own this. Yeah.
Right. I'm not selling it.
I sold all mine.
Okay, we don't all own this.
Just dog John and me at this point.
But I really like that it made this double bottom here. I think we talked about this before.
It's exactly probably similar to the double bottom in Bitcoin.
Yeah,
you got
thing I like better about
that
this
W looking thing going.
The thing I like better about this shape, though, is the bottoms are right on each other. So
it looks like a flag, and that's what it is. It's a bull flag. If you draw it,
yeah, if Bitcoin tomorrow can close above 112, then I think this has a real shot at going up to the all-time highs also. Or
not the all-time high.
Recent highs. The recent highs. Yes.
Recent highs.
So 425, 430. Yeah.
Could.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. The 50-day is just beautiful support here. It's a good shape. Let's see. The low here was 358.80, and the low here 358.50. Those are basically the same. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be Jim Chanos right now. He's the guy that put on the short on MicroStrategy and buy the long on IBIT, the arbitrage play. I think right now he's getting his ass wiped with this arbitrage play.
I think so, yeah. But yeah, I like it. Clear uptrend. Buy the dips if there are any.
So I want to say something here. I noticed the past 2 months that we are in a horizontal channel, and I've been playing that channel. I played it 5 times already. I made money every time. Just want you to know.
So you're talking about this channel here.
Yeah, the small channel. If you go,
Yeah.
You've been swinging this.
Correct.
Okay.
I did that 5 times already.
Makes sense. I mean, because what that basically is you have 350. No, sorry. You have, about
I've been
350.
buying in the 370s, 380, and selling in the 390s. That's what I've been doing.
Oh, even more narrow. Okay.
Yeah, I've been buying in the 370s, upper 370s, or around 380, and selling 393, 394.
Oh, wow. So
Well,
that's a really narrow.
Kamal isn't afraid to put his chips on the front line,
Absolutely, yeah. When you're betting,
I mean, I'm betting really heavy. I'm heavily betting on this.
Yeah. Yeah, I think on the next run up, I maybe wouldn't sell all of it though. I think this has some legs if this can close tomorrow in the fours.
I have a different philosophy. I just don't trade that much like I used to. I just watch my portfolio grow.
Yeah.
I water it occasionally. I water it. I give it a little sustenance. I take a little off the top, add a little fertilizer.
You're gardening.
Yeah, my
I'm
garden.
going to show you one that I've been accumulating all year, SSL, which this one I really like the reversal pattern here. So this is a South African energy play. Basically, I'm bullish most energy plays right now, especially if they're international. And the thing I really liked about this shape here was you kind of have a cup and handle forming. You can see up here, these highs were essentially identical. And then it gapped down pretty significantly. And it's similar to an island reversal. It's not quite an island reversal, but today the gap up was quite promising because it closed above that 200. And I've been buying this almost every day, and I'm looking for a break of 550 within the next couple of weeks, and then got a target somewhere up here in the sevens. So,
What kind of energy?
it's just oil and gas.
Okay.
Yeah. But they
Did you catch the BP takeover? British Petroleum is being bought up,
It is?
Yeah. By Shell.
Okay.
Royal Dutch Shell, whatever.
So that's almost like a merger. Yeah.
I like Shell. I always fill up from Shell.
Nice. So do we want to look at CRK for our loyal supporters?
We should charge for this one. We'll give it to them.
I want to do Wolf as too.
Put my Venmo up here or something. Calm stock. I mean, I do own a little bit of this because we've been charting it so much. I figure why not? But I don't own much. Yeah, I mean this one it retraced quite a bit. I mean the uptrend is still not broken, but it's getting close. So you got to see some.
If you like this one, it looks like it's a fine time to buy.
Really,
Yeah,
you don't think it's
absolutely.
going to reach that red line? What is that red line you got there? 50?
The red line is the 50-day. If it goes there, I'd be a little concerned. I would like today to be the low.
Yeah, if you draw that trend line, it's rather pronounced. I would go underneath, start on the narrow, shorter duration trend line.
Yeah.
Shorter 2-week trend line. 3 weeks.
Yeah. Well, let me move to the 1 month and then hold on, zoom out a little.
And then you have a pronounced trend line. It's sitting on the trend line. So now is the time. It's now or never with this one.
Well, no, lower, right? Yeah.
You can see it on the chart. Don't you see it? Not there. It's too low. You started too low. You got to go up higher. Yeah, that trend line's twisted a little.
Yeah. I mean, I think with this. You're talking about that. I see.
Yep. That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, it's right on the trend line now.
Yeah, on like a 6-month time frame.
What does this thing do?
I think it's energy, right?
We don't know what anything does on this show. We just chart it. Yeah, it is on the trend line. I would be a little concerned here though, because like Kamal was saying, if it goes down to that red line, then you're getting a little dicey. You want it to really hold.
That red line, forget it altogether. If it goes below, what is that, the 50?
Yeah, you don't want it to break the 50, and if you do, you want it to be quick. But yeah, I mean it's holding trend. But let's see a green candle tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell people that have held it all the time. If you held it off the high, I'd say a critical junction. That's all I could say.
Yeah. Okay.
Our opinions are strictly our own, not investment advice, check with an advisor, all that good stuff.
Correct. All right, I can do 2 or 3 more.
Wolf, can we do Wolf?
Yeah, always Wolf.
And Tesla.
Always Wolf.
And Tesla.
Also Tesla.
We all have some Wolf too. Oh, I like this Wolf pattern. This looks like cup and handle stuff.
So today it went way above all the moving averages, including the 200. The blue is the 200, right? You have there.
Yep, correct.
And I see it heading all the way to 630.
It's right at the upper trend line, Kamal. You see that trend line? It's right on that upper trend line.
Yep.
It's at resistance.
Yeah, it's at resistance for sure. But I think, yeah, if it can close above this level tomorrow, that would be really bullish because you have a ton of resistance from this past level. But yeah, I mean, you still might have a week or two until the 50 crosses above the 200, but
I want to see it cross that trend line and hold.
Yep.
Then it'll be a gap fill all the way up at 6.
Yeah, 6. I think 6. What's this number?
630.
632.
Yeah, if it closes above the trend line, it'll be 6. It'll go to 632.
Yeah, I mean, I own a decent chunk of this, so I hope that happens.
Uh-huh.
All right, 2 more.
Tesla, and we'll call it.
So Tesla has been my loser so far.
I'm liking Tesla. I don't like the war between the president and the CEO, but I like the stock. I like the technicals. I like the fundamentals. I don't like what's going on, but there's always shit that you got to contend with.
Yeah, with this one, it's interesting because the 50-day actually crossed above the 200 today, so that is bullish. But yeah, I mean it's converging. Like I can draw this convergence here. I think it's
Is it the 50 that crossed the? Is it more across the other way, or you know what I mean? Which way is it sloping? 50.
no, the 50 crossed up.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean this looks like it's a flag.
Yeah, it's a pennant.
Yeah, so I mean I didn't draw that quite perfectly, but it's close enough. And I think the point is, at some point in the next couple weeks, it should reach a convergence.
It should move one way or the other.
Exactly. So
I think it's moving up, and I think it's gonna reach 355 or 356.
I got a target of 500 by the end of the year, personal target.
Yeah, end of year, that's a different story. I'm talking about like near term.
Yeah, near term, I am also bullish near term.
yeah, I would say I like the odds to the upside in the short term, like call it 2-1 up. Mostly because I've played these patterns before, and this one looks pretty bullish.
It's very news sensitive stock. Today it had news about a battery company that it now owns.
So what do you think of 350, 355 or 356? You think this is doable?
Yeah.
Yeah, by end of July, I think so. Yeah.
Or in 3 days with Tesla.
I mean, yeah,
With
you
Tesla
never know.
next week.
I mean, yeah, like we'll see if it holds this lower trend line, which it did today. The reason I really like it is this 50-day crossed above the 200, so that's nice. Okay, I'll do you, and then I have to go. I have to go cook some dinner.
You, I suppose, is uranium.
One of my favorite songs.
You.
You, baby, you.
You. We took care of the you problem in Iran, didn't we?
This
Oh, uranium.
It's all about you. I need you.
Buy uranium.
Computer is slow, so give me a second. Yeah, I mean, look at you.
Look at you.
Very bullish breakout. Well, very
Yeah, this
bullish.
is also cup and handle, uptrend, all those good things that we like. Yeah, I mean, I think this could pull back for a little bit because there's a lot of resistance here, but anytime.
I'd like to buy it somewhere in the bottom half of that green candle it turned in today.
Yeah, I want to buy it at $6.
Yeah, that would be good. Even
Um,
605, 610.
What does this thing do?
It's just I
It
don't
looks
know.
like it's heading to retest that double top all the way up there.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to do something like this. Pull back, up, pull back, and then rocket.
Yeah. Yep.
And if that does happen, see you at $7.50.
Yep. Check in for a nice little move.
So I think I will buy the next dip.
I like all the metals. You is a metal, right?
It's called Energy Fuels. Pro move lead. Type in.
I don't know. Is uranium a metal or not?
Good question.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, I'm done sharing.
Well, it shows we just showed our stupidity when it comes to chemistry.
Well, one of our audience will bail us out.
Let's do our final thoughts of the day. John, no, you start with you.
Start with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're upbeat.
Yeah, I'm continuing to be bullish. Energy plays, especially international energy, but I also think that we're about to see a really big run from crypto.
Okay, bullish energy in crypto. Kamal, your thoughts?
Very, very same. Very same. However, I think some weird things might happen, when we have 3-day weekends. So I'm not sure what's going to happen near term, like maybe
Great
next Monday. I don't
things
know.
happening, says Kamal. Spike, your thoughts?
Well, I'm stripping down, bearing for that next deadline that's coming in July. But the only thing I'm holding on to is my energy, my water, and my Bitcoin adjacents. Those are what I'm staying with.
Well, the lively group that you got there, especially the Bitcoin adjacents. I'm going to stick with what's been making me money, and that is IWM lately is making me money. So I'm going to add to that. And I might add a little bit to Tesla if I have the courage. I'm going to sit on my MicroStrategy, sit on my Bitcoin, not adding at this point. Adios, amigos, and ciao.
Take care. Bye.
Bye-bye.